Okay, we are making a burial gown. We have taken a pattern that's like this, and so far we have sewn the shoulders. So along here, this is the neckline, and along here, we have cuffed one of the sleeves by turning it over. This is actually a 1-layer burial gown. You can make 2 layers, and that is a whole different set of instructions that will come later. So we're going to sew the other sleeve. We are now going to go under the sleeve and down the side on both sides. We are going to go to the other side here and sew along here and down this part. Now we are done with that, we are going to hem the bottom of it. And we're only going to give it a short little hem. Doesn't need to be anything crazy. And what we do before we do the neckline is we go through and cut off all of the loose threads. And then we're going to cut straight down halfway down the back to leave an opening like this. And we are going to turn those edges over. And we're going to end up going around the neckline at the same time. We don't do a full slit all the way down to the bottom because from what we've been told by people, this actually works out better for them. We are going to turn it back in the right way. Please bear in mind that all of these will actually get ironed as well. So any wrinkles and everything will come out. But there you go. You have a preemie size burial gown. We have 4 sizes that we do. This is the second largest. We have newborn, this size, micro, and nano. And they are significantly different. And I will show you all of them again another time. But now I'm going to go from a plain one to one that has a skirt. We are going to sew that a little bit different. Instead of starting at the shoulders, we are going to go down from underneath the arm to the hem. So you're able to open it up like this. And then we are going to place this under here, and I always just snap it in place. We're going to take this fabric, which is also part of the same wedding dress, because please bear in mind, we are using donated wedding dresses. I am going to tidy up. I'm going to tidy up this a little bit. Okay. Oh, there we go. So then what we're going to do is we're going to place this underneath. And then we're going to, I don't know if you guys can see, we are actually going to pleat it. So we're going to bend, fold it over and sew. So we're going to do this all along the way. So we're folding it over and sewing. Get some more of it. Bend it over and sew. And we're going to do this all the way around. Then we have to get to the part where you need to be careful where you don't sew the sleeves. So I try to get them so they're like this and push to the side. Go around like this. And we're going to keep going until we get to the armpit of the other side. I'm going to go all the way to the end. Now what I do is I always make sure the needle is down, so then I can lift this up, turn this without it falling, so I can cut off the excess of the sheer fabric that is over the top. So this is the bit that was going to go to the side. So then what we're going to do is take that off and snip it. Now we are going to go back to how we originally started with the other gown, and that is to sew the shoulders on either side. But first we have to make sure the sewing machine is threaded, because the sewing machine has just come unthreaded. This is something that, you know, it's going to happen. It really is. And this is where we hope that it's not going to take me 24 to 48 hours to rethread. There we go. Pretty easy today. Some days are easier than others. Alrighty, so we're going to go back to the shoulder. Sew the shoulder. Then flip it over and sew the shoulder on the other side. Now the other bit we are going to do is sew the cuffs on the sleeves, and we are just folding it over to do that. Nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary. This side is a little bit more difficult because we've just sewn up the hemline. So we're going to do that. Now on both sides we are going to sew the sleeves together and go down to the hemline. One side has already been done, which I did as a first step instead of the normal shoulder steps. We're going to cut off all of this extra thread while we are here, just to get it done. Now what we are going to do on this side before we do that is take the sheer skirt panel, the two sides, and we are going to sew those so that they are together nicely. Like this. And we are going to go this way to here. If I can get this. This particular dress does not need a hem done on it because it was actually cut on the hem of the dress. So it already has a hemline. We're going to cut off this excessive thread. And we're going to cut the neckline again. Now with the neckline we can only cut down as far as the seam where the skirt was added. I'm going to flip that around. I'm going to flip it around some more. We are done. I'm going to flip this in the right way. And there you go. You have a burial gown with a full-length frilly skirt. Thank you guys for watching.